Assalamualaikum everyone. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Alhamdulillah, I am also fine. Today I am here to explain you about latest 2023-2024 RK self study kit. This is for students who is going to give exam for TOS, SSC TOS, ठीक है? Telangana Open School Society. This is by the RK Publications. This is Group A, Code 202. Previous year question paper solved with study material. Now let's see first model paper 1 issued paper SSC TOS 202, second language English SSC TOS secondary level Telangana Open School Society. This paper is just for 100 marks. We have to cover in 3 hours. Okay, now this question paper contain part 1A, 1B and 2. Okay, now let's start from here. This paper contains 3 sections 1A, 1B and 2. In case of multiple choice questions, write only the correct answer from the choice given and it indicates in your answer by writing A, B, C or D. As the case may be, do not write the statement or the word chosen by you. Okay, got it? We have to not make sentence by ourselves. From the paragraph only we have to find the answers and give the questions which belonging we have to give the answer. Now part 1A 20 marks. Reading comprehension. The first is 1 to 5. Read the following passage carefully. Now we'll read the passage. My father was a rich merchant when he died. I was still young. He left behind a big wealth. However, I was an inexperienced, thoughtless youth and spent all his wealth foolishly. I returned to my sense only after the loss of all the wealth. I decided to sail for the Persian Gulf with some goods. Our group sailed from one country to another, selling the goods. One day, when we were on board, we saw a beautiful small green island. Just to have some fun, we all got down on that green patch. We were hungry and so we decided to cook some food there. As soon as we lit the fire for cooking, we got a jerk. The island was trembling. It was not island, it was the back of a huge animal which got disturbed. When the fire was lit on its back, we were terrified. When we realized this, everyone jumped into the sea to save their life. Most of them boarded the ship, but a few were not so fortunate. Before they could climb up, the captain started the ship hurriedly leaving behind a few sailors who were still struggling in the sea for their life. I was one among those strugglers. Fortunately, I caught hold up of a big piece of wood floating nearby and held onto it. I was being tossed by the powerful sea waves, but I held on to the wood and kept floating for a long time. At last, I was thrown on the island. I was very tired and extremely hungry, but on the island there was nothing to eat except a few herbs. Due to the continuous struggle in the sea water, my limbs became stiff and refused to move. I somehow managed to crawl to get a few herbs. I ate them and quenched my thirst from a spring on the island. As I walked further in this strange land, I met a man. The man asked me where I had come from and who I was. I poured out my misfortune to him. The man felt pity when he listened to my sad story. He took me inside a cave. There were a number of men present. They were all slaves of the king of the island. Those men were kind. They served me good food and drink and treated me well. Okay, this was the passage. The passage was all about a boy whose father was a merchant. Okay, rich merchant. When he died, I was still young. He left behind a big wealth. Means it's all about the story of one boy and a merchant. And his father. Now we have to give the answer to each question. Now we are having 5 questions. Okay. Now we have read the passage. Now we have to answer the questions. Now the first question is, Sindbad returned to his sense only after the loss of all his, as we have read here, after the loss of his wealth. Okay. Now we'll check the back one's answer. Wealth. Right? The answer will be B. Now the second question is, they got down on that green patch to rest a while, sell goods, enjoy themselves, meet relatives. So the answer will be enjoy themselves. Third question is, the captain started the ship hurriedly because we all know why he hurriedly started the captainship. The huge animal started moving. The answer will be A. The fourth question is, Sindbad ate on the island. As we know, we have read in the passage what he has ate on island. Some herbs.